Now, at first, it was all about enlightenment. But like every good hillbilly ghost story, it didn't stay that way. The lessons turned into parties. The parties turned into rituals. And before long, spells were flying like Budweiser cans at a Friday night fight. One coven rose up against another, and rumor has it that a witch war broke out right here under our noses. The leader of one group was accused of causing the death of another. Then, just as quick as it started, the college packed up and vanished, moving its operation to another Kentucky town. Now, you might be thinking, that's just local folklore, hillbilly. Ain't no way that happened. But here's the creepy part. It fits too well. Because right after that, the parties got bigger, the players got bolder, and some of the same last names that ran those circles are the ones that you still see on courthouse doors and campaign signs today. Money, power, control. That's what it's always been about, hasn't it? They say that when you didn't play their game, they made you play the game. Or they made you the game. First came the gossip, then the gaslighting. And if you still didn't break, the accidents started happening. The homes were broken into, the coincidences, the fear. And through it all, no one ever looked behind the curtain. Because when the robes are all put away and the lights come on, these folks don't vanish into smoke. They just move into their offices. They run your schools. They sit on your healthcare boards. They smile from your church pews every Sunday morning, shaking your hand at your baby's baptism. So when you step up to vote or shake hands with someone asking for your trust, remember, if they've already been there, they've already been there. If you want better, you've got to pick better. Find the ones that they couldn't buy, because the others, they're still dancing in the dark, pretending no one remembers the smell of that old smoke. Happy Halloween, y'all. It's pretty good, wasn't it? Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this storyline to come out. And this all comes from someone who says they were there. How about that for some awesome sauce? Oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait. All right. We are going to look at a few things this evening. I got into some research today. I did a whole lot of work. Let me back that up and get to where the beginning of this is. So, tonight on Hillbilly Crime, we're going to talk about how justice in these mountains has turned into a popularity contest. Patrick Little is a businessman. He's a local businessman here in these parts, and he's from this area. He's friends with everybody in the county and beyond because he was a real big musician. And he had a band, and so he was very popular. He was very much involved in the music events, the different musical events that they have, like in Whitesburg and Jenkins and such. But he walks free after 42 counts of child sexual abuse. But Pike County's busting doors down over a little bit of Mary Jane and some edibles. Well, it wasn't a little bit, it was a lot, but still. We're going to talk favoritism, courthouse, golf buddies, and what happens when the foxes guard the hen house. Buckle up, because I brought the receipts, the caffeine, and the conviction. Truth ain't free, y'all. But around here, the lies come with a plea deal. All right. Let me get up here to the beginning. The privileged, the protected, and the played. All right. Well. It's another day in Southeastern Kentucky where apparently justice ain't blind. She's just got one eye open and a crush on whoever went to high school with her cousin. Now, I know some of y'all think I wake up and choose chaos, but tonight, chaos chose me. We're talking about who gets punished, who gets protected, and who gets promoted around here. And spoiler alert, it sure ain't based on who's guilty. It's based on who's golfed with the judge. So let's start in good old Letcher County. Patrick Little. He was charged with 42 counts. Count 42. Indicted on 42 counts. Half of them first-degree sexual abuse with a child under 12. By the way, let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up just so everybody knows what we're talking about. Somebody had said that I needed to do that last time. Mommy's going to join us too. She hadn't got home yet, but she said as soon as she got home, she'd jump on. All right. Now, we'll put it up here. There we go. So this is Patrick Little. Now, he was also very good friends with Judge Mullins. Patrick owns a music store and like a propane gas place, and it's right across the street from the Whitesburg High School, from the Letcher County LCC High School. And from what I was told, it's like 10 feet past what the cutoff is. So he's perfectly allowed to be there.